So, hi everyone, I'm Angelique Rodriguez from CAIR Washington, and I'm here today with two awesome civil rights advocates to talk about a law banning types of discrimination, specifically discrimination based on caste. So, Seattle, like many diverse cities, faces caste discrimination due to its multicultural population. This issue prompted the city to pass anti-discrimination laws to protect affected communities. I am the policy assistant here at CAIR Washington. For context, CAIR Washington is a civil rights nonprofit advocating for Muslims in Washington state. And now I will pass it to Medi and Stephanie. Could you both please introduce yourselves?
Sure. My name is Medi. I'm the Civil Rights Investigations Manager, Seattle Office for Civil Rights.
And my name is Stephanie, and I am the Testing and Compliance Manager here on the Enforcement Division for the Seattle Office for Civil Rights.
Thank you both. So today we just have three questions, and the first question is, can you provide a brief overview of caste discrimination, the caste discrimination law recently passed in Seattle?
Yeah, I will take that one. So thank you for having us. And just to give everyone a little overview of our office, kind of for context. So at the Seattle Office for Civil Rights, we enforce laws against illegal discrimination in areas of employment, housing, public accommodations, and contracting within Seattle. And caste is part of our discrimination laws. It's the newest protected class that we have. It was added in, I believe, March of 2023. And Seattle was the first in the nation to pass it as a protected class. So it's a very new one. As far as an overview, if anyone's interested in really kind of digging down in the information of why this was passed, there is a section of the law, it's called the preamble, and it basically lays out council's reasons and basis for passing this law. So that's available online, but I'll just summarize a couple things from it. In the preamble, it does state that affected communities and groups can originate from Asia, Africa, the Middle East, and the Pacific region, and various diaspora communities. And it manifests in employment, education, and housing. So that was some of the stated reasons in that preamble for the law. In our law, caste has a definition, and it's defined as, and I'm going to read it so I get it right, a system of rigid social stratification characterized by hereditary status, endogamy, and social barriers sanctioned by custom, law, or religion. And for anyone who wants to see where that is, it's in the Seattle Municipal Code 14-10-020. But that is the definition for Seattle's caste law.
Perfect. Thank you. Our next question is, how is the law being implemented and enforced in Seattle?
Sure, I'll take this one. So as Stephanie stated earlier, we enforce laws against discrimination in employment, housing, and public accommodation. So SOCR, Seattle Office for Civil Rights, has authority to investigate charges of discrimination based on one's protected class. So caste has been added to the Seattle's protected classes, so it is enforced just like any other protected classes. Caste is a protected class in, like I said, in housing, employment, and public accommodation. For example, if someone experiences discrimination while they apply for employment, they can file a discrimination complaint, or that means an employer also cannot discriminate against an employee by refusing promotion. So if someone believes that they have experienced discrimination, they can contact our office. So they would talk to our intake investigator who would assist them file their claim with our office.
Okay, I think this next question kind of overlaps with what you were already saying, but I'm going to ask it anyways. How can someone contact the Seattle Office for Civil Rights if they want to report possible discrimination?
Yeah, so there's many ways to get in contact with us. So we have phone, email, website. We do have office hours. But probably easiest for most people is phone and email. And our phone number, I'll just pitch it, is 206-684-4500. Whoever answers the phone will kind of screen the information to see if it fits under our laws and if it's going to go to that intake investigation process. People can also email us at discrimination@seattle.gov, and those are reviewed as well. And someone will reach out to you if they need more information and to get in contact about whether the person is interested in moving to that intake process. But there's several ways. There's also on our website at seattle.gov/civil rights, you can actually, there's a button to file a claim. So you can put it right in and that'll be reviewed as well. So there's a lot of different ways. And even if someone has questions, if they're not sure if it's a violation of the law, but they want to talk to us about it, absolutely reach out. And we can go over it and see if it fits or not and let them know. For business owners, I'll also add, because businesses also a lot of times have questions about how these different protections work and how it affects them. There's an email where they can get technical assistance with any of our laws, which is discriminationquestions@seattle.gov. They can email there. And even if they're not sure if it falls under our office, we will review it and provide resources if it's not us, a referral to who has it, who it would like best be able to answer the question. So lots of different ways to reach out, and we encourage people to do so if they have questions.
Thank you both for your time and for this helpful information. I'm sure our listeners will really appreciate it, and be sure to check out our CAIR Washington webpage for more information like this. Thank you both for your time.
Thank you.